DoorDash driver comes through the gate.
All right.
Sir, you got like 2 minutes.
It's hot out here.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Lucky Pierres. We got another movie review for you tonight.
Help us.
We're in a kid's playground. It's 10 p.m. at night.
Don't say that out loud.
And we're in a space park playground, baby. We're reviewing Alien Romulus.
I thought we were in space.
Yeah. All right, Alien Romulus. It just came out. Yeah.
I should have practiced sign language for SOS.
What did you guys think? You guys want to go over the plot real quick? The plot. What was the? I mean, it was
You
about.
said you were gonna wing it, and then you.
Yeah. So it's about a girl and her android brother.
It's an alien movie.
Yeah, and they
There's
want
people,
they want to
androids
get
and
off
aliens.
the planet they're on for a better life. So they get.
They're basically slaves on a mining planet.
Yeah, they're slaves on a mining planet.
It's between Alien 1 and 2.
Their friends have a plan to get to this. What is it?
Space station.
Space station, and there's some pods that will get them into hypersleep so they can get to the place where they want to go, their new
planet.
destination. Yeah.
Mostly correct.
Yeah, right. The score
know
was
about
sick
movies,
because
yes.
it like got super intense during those intense scenes. You know what I mean? Like,
Did you catch the
I think we're about to
laugh
get
at all
kicked
about
out.
the? Probably at least head towards
Yeah,
the
they
front.
gotta
Gotta
close
pack
the
up.
door here in about 6 minutes.
You don't want to stay late.
yeah, you know, we might redo this at home.
Okay.
Does that sound good? All right, Alien Romulus, we're going to review that tonight. We're joined by our buddy Danny. Let me read you guys the plot real quick. While scavenging the deep ends of a derelict space station, a group of young space colonists come face to face with the most terrifying life form in the universe. So yeah, it's the new Alien movie in the franchise. It takes place between Alien and Aliens. Very good. I enjoyed it a lot. I've seen it twice. What did you guys think?
Also,
Right
really
on.
enjoyed it. Yeah, it's very good.
I liked it a lot. I felt like in the beginning, the vibe, like aesthetic, it very much resembled a newer Star Wars movie.
Okay.
And then once it went to like the space station, it was the shift, and it was action horror.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, I get the Star Wars vibe right off rip.
Yeah, just like in the
Yeah.
beginning, I don't know what it was. Like probably because it was so clean.
It was.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And then you see the space, and then you expect the scrolling text.
like very sterilized
Mhm.
look. Especially for being on a mining planet, like it looked so like clean and pristine for being
did, yeah.
like a slave.
It
mining
really
planet.
did, yeah. But yeah, you guys
They
liked
also
it, huh?
fucked that girl.
Which girl?
Like they were like, oh, she's like, yeah, I get to be done working forever today, and they're like, ah, we changed it.
Yeah, why did that one random lady go rogue?
the lady went rogue with the number.
No one told her to do that. She's like,
she
nah, you're not free.
Doubled
It was
it.
crazy.
Yeah, she literally.
No, she didn't double what was
Yeah.
left. She doubled what she initially
Yeah.
had.
Right.
It
She was like,
crazy.
oh, you wanted to retire at 34. Yeah, it's going to be 68 now.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
it was crazy.
Which is life.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, it's all it is. It's just a metaphor for life.
Yeah, everything's a scam.
I had high expectations for it, but it even met those expectations. If I'm being honest. It was-
Honestly, my only gripe was the CGI mouth of the throwback android scenes.
Oh
every
yeah,
time it's-
Ash or what is his name?
Rook.
Rook or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rook
in this
overall.
movie,
Every
yeah.
time his mouth, like, it was rough to begin with, but every time his mouth moved, it was so blatantly
Yeah.
like CGI that I hated it.
Yeah, when they do that anti-aging CGI, it just
Like,
takes me out of
I
it.
literally
It looks so
questioned
bad.
myself
Yeah.
because it looked weird, and I was like, is this just me? Like, am I just?
It wasn't as bad as like Justice League, like mouth movement,
Yeah.
but it was still pretty. It was noticeable.
Yeah, it was just
But-
bizarre.
I just
And
I didn't
unnecessary, I
focus
guess.
on it though. Like
Yeah.
it didn't bother me as much. Then
Did
But
take
he was,
me
he was
out.
in it way more than he should have been.
Yeah.
He was in it till like the very end. He just kept popping up. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
you've seen him enough. That's,
Yeah, we get it. You got Ian Holmes' approval or Ian Holmes' estate, they said, or whatever, and they
Well, yeah, because he
so-
passed in 2020.
Yeah, and they got
Oh.
his approval to use him, and
Yeah.
that's why they wanted to milk it, I guess.
Use
But,
his likeness.
yes, but yeah, it was a little unnecessary. They could have used any android,
But,
and
Yeah, any characters
They should have used
ever.
any
yeah, they
actor, any
yeah.
character. Yeah,
Fassbender.
right.
yeah, nobody would have complained if they did.
David Johnson, the Andy actor,
Yes,
killed it. Stole the
Great
show.
job.
He was great. He was great. Honestly, he was like one of the best androids in the franchise. I'd say
Awesome
he's
dad jokes throughout.
just- Yeah.
Awesome,
Love
yeah.
the dad.
I love when he was like, "Get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah.
Like, looked for approval, like he was so excited.
That was funny, wasn't it?
It didn't have the same impact as like when Sigourney Weaver did it.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Yeah.
But it's still like it was just a subtle throwback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
They did a lot of like fanfare, which I
Yeah.
feel like some of it was great.
Ian
The-
Holm was
yeah, the Ian Holm was-
just
Yeah.
a huge part of
Too
that whole
much.
fanfare. Which to me it's funny that they went for him instead of anybody else in the franchise.
Yeah.
Like they went all the way back to 1979
Yeah.
for the throwback and that.
Honestly, I knew it would not happen, but I was hoping for like a surprise, even nod to like Sigourney Weaver, like even like a
Same.
still clone or
A
like
little bit,
something,
yeah. Yeah.
anything.
Picture
But
or something.
I didn't expect it, but I was like, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
I think given the timeline, that'd be hard for
Yeah.
them to do.
Whatever, yeah. Well, yeah, especially because in 3 or whatever, they like had to
Like-
clone her 8 times before it worked.
Yeah. Well, on top of that, like I think technically she's in this timeline she's floating in space.
Yeah, she's
somewhere.
lost.
Yeah, she's just
Just
floating.
driving
in
a wave.
space.
Hey!
Hey, what was cool about this movie though is if you're a face hugger fan, this movie had like the most face hugger action.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they're
of
great.
Any of the Alien movies, I'd say
And
they
a
were
lot-
running all over the place.
And
Yeah.
big zoom in on the whole penis penetration in the mouth thing.
They did.
Like it's just slapping.
And then when they pulled the thing out, no did he?
Oh, yeah.
They pulled it out of her mouth. When they pulled it out of her
No,
mouth,
didn't.
it was so long. No,
Ben
did
does like to throw in
The no
phrases that the kids are saying these days.
The no diddy.
Sometimes he'll say as the
Hey,
kids say.
Hey, he's got that no
right.
digit
That
threats.
scene slapped though, you know.
it really did. Was fire, you know.
they did give that an extension. I feel like compared to past.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Oh,
was like
yeah.
6 feet.
It was.
Like
That must have been a black face hugger.
Edit, timestamp it.
Leave it in.
How about the hybrid monster at the end? What do you guys think of that?
It was something.
I
Didn't,
thought it was-
didn't like wreck anything for me.
I thought it was
just like,
cool looking.
Yeah, it did look cool.
I felt like it looks like the TV show The Strain. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah.
Like that and Prometheus and Covenant, the creatures resembled stuff like that, which it could be the other way around. I don't know. But
There was a resemblance. It also
and,
resembled
like
the thing.
how things come out of their mouth in that show too. Like it all.
It also resembled the thing from REC.
Just on
Okay,
roids.
yeah.
Yeah, you see that? Have you seen REC?
yeah.
so
Juiced
that,
up.
That weird thing in the attic or whatever. That gangly looking skinny thing.
That thing's
but-
very emaciated though. This thing was like
Gangler.
jacked.
Okay, but
Yeah.
since we're talking about that creature, those cousins were fucking.
Since we're talking about the yeah,
That's who the father of the baby was. Her cousin.
So it's not only a hybrid xenomorph.
Yeah, it's
an
also
inbred.
inbred.
So
Mining planet, so it's like a hick baby.
yeah, that's a gnarly baby.
That's why it was crooked a little.
that was it was definitely weird for me though because I had mixed feelings about it. It reminded me a little bit of Alien Resurrection.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
creature at the end
Yeah.
that gets sucked out. Yeah, the baby creature like that.
Yeah.
Ripley's its mom, and yeah, I could see that. Yeah, for sure. I liked it though. I thought, I mean, it's hard to make an original looking creature these days, and I thought it looked pretty good. I mean, pretty creepy, you know. When it first appeared, and it's on its like 4 legs, and you just see it looking, that was creepy, man.
Pretty gnarly.
Creepy. You know, that's a basketball player. That guy. That guy's actually like a 7'7" basketball player.
Oh,
in
that high school kid, the college kid.
Yeah.
Who's
very-
literally not that good at basketball, and also if he played any higher level would get disintegrated.
Oh yeah. He's too
super
frail.
skinny.
He's so wonky, and
Well,
he's
it's
just
because they grew up instead of out.
he's just so large, like so tall.
I thought that about Chet Holmgren though. He's super skinny. He does alright, so
Yeah,
might hang in there.
grow into his body.
Hopefully.
Put on some muscle. It'll be better.
The score was on point.
The score
And the
was
sound
great.
was very big.
The score was great. Yeah. Like
only-
it was like kind of synthy at times, and it like ramped up at.
I like that.
And it was really cool sounding. Yeah, intense.
Oh, yeah,
It was
yeah.
very intense. I thought one of the coolest scenes I thought was when the chest burster was coming out of that girl. It looked very graphic, and then also the spaceship was crashing because she couldn't control it, and
Yeah.
it was like rocking
Yeah,
off
just
of
bumping
things.
into shit.
Plus the X-ray
Very-
thing added like a new element.
That was
so that's
very cool.
Yeah, the
She took
X-ray light was cool.
wand,
Yeah.
And then you could see it inside her,
And then
just go-
yeah, you can see it breaking your ribs.
Pretty much a face hugger in it, or a chest burster in anything is
and the
great.
sound
Oh
was
yeah.
You can't mess it up.
brutal. I was like cringing at that sound, like you could hear it
Crunching?
like breaking through her chest cavity, and it was like,
Just the ribs themselves cracking.
yeah, it was nasty.
Every time I think
sound.
that, I just think of "Hello, my baby, hello, my baby." The thing like dancing on Spaceballs.
Right.
Hello, my man.
Yeah.
Hello, man.
What about the acid, like, no gravity scene? How'd you guys like that scene?
Down the hallway.
Huh?
When they're going down the hallway.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool.
I thought
Yeah, it was-
the whole idea, like how the ship kept automatically turning on and off gravity to conserve power, I thought was a cool little like addition.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because
Cool
the wind
ideas.
was coming, and it was, yeah, very cool.
It's amazing though how none of that acid got onto the side of the ship
Seriously.
and started going through
Yeah,
the ship.
very
just,
convenient.
It just did a spiral in midair for them perfectly.
Very convenient, right?
It's like windows to the outside. It's like, no, we're not going to touch that.
I like the protagonist, Rain. She was cool, very likable. You know, she just wanted to better her life and her brother's life. And
I thought when that alien caught her with his tail was gonna light her up, I thought for sure she's getting destroyed right now.
oh,
When
in
she
the
fell and
elevator
like
shaft?
caught her, I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, she's gonna get annihilated.
yeah, and it stared her down for a minute.
Yeah.
You know, just to build that suspense. And then the elevator shaft came down, wiped out the aliens, and then one played peekaboo.
Yeah.
Thought the peekaboo thing was just a little like,
Nope.
Hey, what's up? I'm still here.
I'm still here.
For my own
You said peekaboo.
selfish reasons, because Fetty directed it and he made
Yeah.
Evil Dead. I wanted like a little more violence, but it's an alien movie, not Evil Dead, so like I get it. But I wanted like
But, like, yeah.
Xeno to destroy somebody. And
There wasn't more, but like the violence or gore was.
it was
Good.
more
It was
graphic,
so cool.
yeah, yeah.
And there was so much opportunity for that in the movie too,
I know.
because you do run into more xenomorphs
That's
later
what I'm
on
saying.
in the movie.
Yeah.
And it's like they were on the ship for like hours, and
Yeah.
they only knew of one the entire time.
There was another unique death I don't think they've ever done, was the acid coming down on the guy and it just melting his
That was gnarly.
melted his chest. Remember that? And like it melted
Yeah,
his
yeah.
skin and stuff.
Went through his heart.
Yeesh.
They had a little bit of that before in like Resurrection.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the other his what was his cousin's death was shown kind of like off screen. You just see it like smoke. That alien smokes him, and then it's just
It went right through his eye, didn't it?
You see
So,
it
like-
briefly, and then yeah, yeah, that was gnarly.
The cousin fucker.
Yeah.
Of all the ones, what do you think would be the worst?
Oh,
The
Worst
death?
death?
Deaths?
Acid.
Acid.
Really? I think facehugger through the chest
the
for
chest?
sure. There's no
Like-
question for me. Like,
Where you're
you're getting raped in the mouth and then a chest burster. Like,
okay. That's like a prolonged death, but like the most painful
Yeah, I feel like
one.
the acid would be the most painful.
The
Yeah.
acid was probably the most
chest burster
I would
through your.
agree.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, the chest burster is more prolonged, and you're just kind of like going
Once
through
it
it.
pops out, though, you're done.
Yeah,
The acid, you're feeling
it
that the
eats
whole
its
time.
way out
Yeah, I guess that would suck.
instead of eating its way
Because
in.
the facehugger, I feel like, is way more psychological. Because you're panicking and you're
Yeah.
suffocating, and then
And then once you take that X-ray wand and you see it,
Yeah, just kill yourself.
yeah.
oh, that's what in all of these movies
yeah.
I'd be like, I would be the worst because I'd just be like, there's an alien here.
Yeah, 100%.
But it still comes out at that point in time.
Yeah, right.
It's still coming out.
Yeah, whether
Oh,
you're
I
dead or
just
alive.
don't want to deal with it.
Right.
I don't want to deal with it. Yeah.
Like,
As soon as I see a facehugger, I'm like, I have to.
like I'm lost in space. I'm not surviving, waiting for rescue.
there's
and
no way.
ice myself.
100%
Which-
no.
In this movie, they did they froze it to like prevent it from
The
choking,
tail, yeah.
which they haven't done in any of the other movies.
Yeah, it was a
That's true.
It was
good
just
attempt.
a good
is true.
smart way to counter
It
that.
was
you're
too
just-
late by then, but
Yeah, you're just waiting, like, well,
Yeah.
got her anyway.
that was cool. The scene where they initially encountered the facehugger. There's just like 100 of them dropping in the water,
Yeah.
and then they bust through the wall and come at them, chase them down. And then there's also that scene where they have to stay. Their body temperature has to stay a certain temperature.
Yeah, how
They
did you
can't
guys feel
freak
about that
out.
initially?
I liked it. I mean,
Yeah.
I liked it because it's very suspenseful. You're like, oh, just
I know,
be
but
cool, you know. And then
whenever they do that in movies and you can't move or something, they're moving all the time and his phone's ringing and stuff and like.
that's when his body temperature raised, and he's like, run.
You've also never seen anything from an alien point of view before, though, too.
Yeah,
So you don't
course.
really see what they see.
right.
Very true. Yeah.
Like a facehugger therapist.
No.
You don't know what kind of trauma they've been through, okay?
Hey, their whole life is just to give you an egg. They're a parasite.
Everyone always asks, where is alien, not how is alien.
You got to see all the perspectives.
Yeah, it's just a
There's
parasite.
good people on both sides.
That's right. Yeah.
The CGI looked great.
Yeah, love the ship crashing into the rings.
The rings that looked beautiful, man.
That's where I was
Which,
worried about.
honestly, my
Where-
favorite scene of the movie.
Was
just
it that?
The asteroid belt
Definitely the
and
best
rings.
looking
Oh, that was
scene for
sick.
sure, yeah.
When she was hanging in the foreground and then the background, you see
Yeah.
the space station. It's blowing up in the background and
Yeah, yeah.
it just looks awesome. Yeah, I agree. That was just beautiful looking. But yeah, it's very action oriented. Keeps a good pace throughout. There wasn't really any scenes where it lulls. Yeah, it was just very well made and very well acted. And
Didn't take too many liberties away from the with the
No, it
other
did
movies.
not.
They're just like, let's just keep it true to the.
that's a big
lore
thing
and-
because a lot of these sequel reboots, whatever, take a lot of liberties, and this did not.
It's like when.
So, as a reboot to the franchise, how do you think they did, though?
I'm
I don't
more
consider it much
excited
of a
for
reboot though.
I'm more excited for Alien Earth than I was before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I am too. I don't consider it much of a reboot, but I think it's.
I mean, it's
Maybe
the first
not a
movie in
reboot,
how
but
many
it was
years?
like a
Right.
like a fresh start to
Right.
the franchise.
Re- refresh.
Yeah, you're right. I thought they did really good.
Yeah.
I thought. I mean,
They started off strong.
I don't think the gold standard for the Alien franchise is just so high that it's impossible to reach it. And I think this movie came super close to reaching it. And I don't think.
It reminded me
nearly
very much
impossible
of
to reach it.
when they JJ made that Star Wars movie, like
Yeah.
rebooted the franchise. He just like made it just like the other one. I was like, we'll just give you what you want. We don't need to make fancy stuff.
Yes.
The first one that came out of the new ones, he's like, we're just gonna make it exactly
It
like.
was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. And everyone loved it.
Just rehash old
Let's
ideas.
not change anything. Let's just do it again.
Yep. With the exception of the creature at the end, but I like the creature.
Yeah, it was fine.
What was your guys' favorite scene or moment or sequence? I know you said the belt at the end. And
Oh, yeah, I
what,
love that.
What did you guys think? I mean, is there any others that stick out to you? I mean,
that the
or
that at
like
the
a
end,
favorite shot or something.
where it showed all the aliens that almost look like promo for the Alien Marine game we played.
Yeah.
Like where it showed all of them crawling out of that hole.
Yeah, that was cool,
It
right?
was cool. It was very dark,
Yep.
very horny creature design, even more so than before. I feel like.
Yeah.
It's always been a horny creature design.
The
It
pod,
always is.
The pod after the chestburster came out, and when it's growing, it goes into a pod. That was just straight up just.
Just a juicy vagina.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, and
Yes.
they didn't even have black titty milk.
Yeah.
That creature was coming to suck that mommy's titties.
Yeah.
It wasn't just so it's in that pod that's clearly a vagina, and then they shock it with the
Yep,
stick
yep.
in and out, and then the alien gets upset.
You're hitting the
and
points
it
I was trying to
starts
make.
Spitting the acid right out of it.
God, I need to see this
and
again.
it just. We all saw it.
I am horned up right now.
Yeah. I am rock hard.
I'm going tomorrow.
But that's clearly what happened.
Yeah, it is what
I was like,
happened.
oh, there's a vagina on the wall. Let's
Definitely.
stab it with the stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it spits acid out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, that's what that scene was.
100%.
No, it was not. It was,
I wish
it was
the
definitely bad.
chest
times.
burster scene was a little longer, but that was my favorite.
Yeah.
Always like a
was
chest
one of
burster
the-
scene is like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my favorite.
But it was quick.
Sequence as well. Yeah.
It was
And then
definitely one of the
crashing
better
ship
versions
added a
of
whole
it.
new
Yeah.
element to it. And it was
Them
just
in the
very
water was pretty cool.
intense.
Yeah.
It was cool, yeah. Because the facehuggers are hidden. You don't know what they're like. What was that? Yeah. Very cool
They're
movie.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Basically.
What was that?
Good thing Keanu Reeves wasn't in this movie because then we would know
He would
it's
have killed
true.
it. He would have killed
It was
it.
a true story.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true.
Based on a true story.
Right.
Every Keanu Reeves movie is just about his life. They're all true stories.
That's his running gag. Yeah. No, but what do you guys think? You guys
Yeah.
want to give it a review rating? I personally gave it a 7.5.
I give it a 7.
7.
I gave it an 8.
I'm with them. I went with
8? Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And we do a final recommendation. Watch it ASAP. Watch it whenever or skip it.
If you like sci-fi and Alien, watch ASAP.
Yeah, if you have any inkling towards Alien franchise, watch it ASAP.
It's a great one.
Sci-fi, horror, action, fits all of them.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. And it's beautiful. It's
Juicy
a beautiful looking
vaginas.
movie too. I mean, it's
Vagina
just-
pods?
Yeah,
Vagina
vagina
pod.
acid.
Yeah, but this one's a watch it ASAP, guys.
This should be in the description. Hashtag vagina acid.
Right, but no, this
You
one's
want clicks? I mean,
This one's a watch it ASAP. It hits nostalgia. It's got some new fresh ideas, and it doesn't take too many liberties. And if you're a fan of the Alien franchise, even Aliens, or any of them, I think you'll enjoy it. It even has references to Prometheus, which is
Unfortunately.
with the black goo.
unfortunately,
No, Prometheus is good.
Stop it.
Even the so I actually did read a little bit into that. The high bed creature at the end.
Yeah.
The reason why it has that human face is because of the engineer from Prometheus. Because that black goo has got part of that DNA.
Right,
So
right.
that's why it's so tall and it's. Got
So
that
it's
human
part engineer
figure.
and part xenomorph, and is it also part human?
Yeah, because it was a
Basically,
human
yeah.
embryo.
So it's all
Yeah.
three. Is that's the first time it's ever been done, right?
For sure.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's
That's why it has
awesome.
3 vaginas.
Unless you want to count the trilobite.
3.
It has like 3 slits in the
Yeah, the
crotch.
trilobite.
Yeah,
That octopus thing?
it's called the trilobite.
You're the only person that knows the name.
I actually do know the name. It's the trilobite. I don't know
trilobite.
why. It's so, yeah.
That's why you're here. Facehugger therapy and then trilobites.
Right.
Is that the thing she self-aborts?
Yes.
That thing is cool looking though. All right.
C-section.
All right, guys, that's our review for Alien Romulus. Thank you, Danny, for joining us.
Yep.
And we're going to catch you guys on the next one.
Remember when you...